dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Hey, what's up, gang? Let me go secure for the game right quick. Hey, what's up, gang? I got it. I think it's my fault. For real. Keep the rest. Hey, I got that check-in to go. I'm gone. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. Good drip. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hanging and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy, but later I'm counting the guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie got the big Mickey Mouse. You posted up at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that check-in to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. With me.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taking you to 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. We got three, fellas, we got three.
Done. 120.
Patch it. Slam.
Carry down for Jordan Howard.
Good
and
job,
that
D,
one
good
blown
job.
up quickly.
That's the way you fly
as he's
the
going to
ball.
be stopped before he could even get started. Calling a loss of 2
Not
on the
my house,
play.
baby.
And that'll
Not
make
my
it
house.
2nd and 12.
Not my house.
Come on now. Come on now.
The
Let's
drive
go.
goes backwards. Now they'll come up on
Strong right.
2nd and
Strong
12.
Right. Strong right. Hey, boys, we got four.
For Tokyo.
Slam.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Hey, let's make it a long
1 yard
game.
officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic.
Wins.
I got you, boy.
Bananas Miller, he's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
There we go, baby.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
That's it.
Hey, let's feed him. Let's feed him. Let's go.
You ran into a brick wall. You ran into a brick wall, baby. You ran into a brick wall, baby. Break. You got tight left, tight left. We got three down, three down. Mike, 53.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Yeah. You don't want none.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Wrap. Black.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Three down. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Here I come.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Straight 15.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Three down. Hey.
Blitz now throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep is DeAndre Thomas. And he gives this away, and look at this. This is a good one. The Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, Tuesday.
4 down.
1, 25, sit on.
Watch the ship.
Hey, rip list.
Watch the ship.
Everybody sit up.
They'll run Devontae Freeman. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Even. 4 down.
Right. Here we go.
Second down, Freeman. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems
All right,
with me.
Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Man left.
Hey, gun.
4 down. Alert.
Let it go.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Hey, let's
So
go.
still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
4 down.
Ah, 25 yards.
They'll indeed go for it. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Mike, 50.
First down, they run with Howard.
Here we go.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size,
Come on now. Let's go.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Hey, stat.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's checking.
Reach out to Howard. Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
You got him.
Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And
Hey,
Brandon,
we're
remember
good.
when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They always have changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. That play, the free safety was no gain.
Aguilar has it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time.
Let's go.
They come up first and 10 at the 16.
Hey. We got three. 3 down.
Wide. Get wide.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
Ramp.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017, and I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think?
Come on now. Let's go.
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Here we go. Blue 80.
53 is the mic. got wide, I got wide, I got wide.
Hey, great 15, great 15.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out.
Come on now, oh, come on now. Let's go.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Hey, Tuesday.
We got 4.
We gotta go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And some room to work. 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now.
We got 4.
1st and 10 at
Let's
the
go,
19.
fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. In for the score. And the Falcons are in for 6. Sometimes it's a mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. The Eagles offense heading out. You know, last year at this time, Charles, we said this was a franchise that's kind of been in neutral for a while. They're not neutral anymore. Defending Super Bowl champs. What do you think, favorites again?
I think so, because this team has few holes, if any. Look, your quarterback, Carson Wentz, gets hurt before the season's over.
53's the mic. 53.
His backup,
Check
Nick
53.
Foles, wins Super Bowl MVP. Wentz probably would have won the regular season if he'd finished out the year. Offensive line, one of the best in the game. Passing game keeps getting better. Multiple runners. Flip it over to defense. Tremendous defensive front. They can just swarm and get after you. Great coordinator, very creative. The big thing for them, they'll have to take everyone's best shot week in and week out during the season.
Come on now, oh, come on now. Let's
again
go.
To 25, 2nd and 10.
Strong right.
Gold.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long,
Lion,
so
Lion.
Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
We got 3 down.
I'm bringing it to you.
Now Wentz. Complete to Zach Ertz. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. 3 down.
Here we go. 120.
Check.
What's on?
3's Mike.
Done.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Gonna look deep for a battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Crash.
Ricardo Allen with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. On 4th down. Turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down. Where's the ball?
Mike 55, Mike 55. Gotta do better.
21.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Get there. Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
Hey, let's go.
Two tights.
Forward it.
No, Andy, sit down, hut.
Watch twist.
Hey, express.
It's Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a third down. And the play clock running very low, so Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, let's go.
Shift. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Gun.
Let's go.
Get on, hut.
It's Freeman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
20. Ready, set.
They're going to try and throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. The defending champion Eagles having their troubles in this first game since Super Bowl 52, but they've got a 1st and 10.
Hey, check. 3 down.
Sunday.
Hey, alert 3.
4, Tokyo.
Shift.
Toss left to Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
4, Tokyo.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start
Mike,
this
53.
drive on the ground after the
53.
last
Mike,
2 drives ended in
Flag.
interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that play. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Deion Jones coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
List 5-2. Hey, stash.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Odd. 3 down. Odd. 53's the mic. 53.
Run.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he's going to go down again.
They're coming.
Deion Jones bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
Under 10.
12.
Check.
First and 10, Ryan. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Falcons. As his guys are in for 6, and the Falcons will add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
Anticipating what can...
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you can kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say? Together, 2 or 3 guys. No more of those. More man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now get punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them kickoff returners as well. Because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
5-7.
Well, that'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards on a quick slant. The throw, it's Wentz. Dumps that off to Jordan Howard.
Come get some.
Now Howard slipped. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Tuesday.
Freeman here to begin the drive.
Here we go.
And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Double tight. Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
Hey, wait.
Watch it out.
Going to give it to Freeman.
Kill.
Across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more
Okay,
confident as a
baby, I
ball
see you.
carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back
Let's
and
go.
tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
20, 20.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Gun, gun. Sit up.
That's Freeman.
Showing
And
eight.
just a
showing eight.
short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Crash,
Give him a
crash,
couple
crash,
on the run as it
crash.
brings up a 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it.
baby.
How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were.
Black 25.
Four down.
Hey, Tuesday.
They'll try to throw for it with Ryan. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
I'm gonna hit
and
you
brought
all
down,
right,
but
let's go.
able to get it to their 30-yard line. They've
Check
been burned
24,
twice
check
already
12.
on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Ryan, he goes underneath
Check
to
26.
Freeman.
Check 26.
And he'll be a
Let's
couple
go.
yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Gun.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Wait.
All day.
Running game, Freeman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there, good
We
enough
got
to
trips
move
over
the
here.
sticks.
Trips over here. Let's overload.
Yeah,
21.
once more, strong running. Excellent to the point of attack. Yeah, nice little drive brewing right here.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
And he's got his star
kill,
receiver.
kill,
It's
kill, kill.
Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Yeah,
Matt
baby.
Ryan now 3
my boy.
first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons will extend their
Touchdown.
lead.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Heard a coach talk about
Hey. In his glow, bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. I got time. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost my